shitting me, Lord, and I feel just the same. He speaks his mind about that asinine asshole in our house. Yeah, John Beautiful, he likes to call it out. Yes, he does. Well, there's a blue dot down in Texas, that Texas Avenue. Well, there's a blue dot family in the USA. And all over this world. Yeah, there's a blue dot family.
How y'all doing, family? It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday. I'm sorry. I did a little rant earlier. We missed yesterday. Travis and I had gone over to Maestro's to help out getting Maestro's situated on a YouTube channel. Took a little more time than we thought, so we kind of missed yesterday. Did a little rant earlier. I hope you got to see that. Kind of worked up my angers a little bit. And but baby, it's time for a Blue Dot family meeting. Where's my damn mouse? I'm not even ready. Look at here. Ain't it pitiful? The host ain't ready. Showtime Twiz showed up along with Cashmate. We appreciate that very much on Periscope, baby. Ryan Hill, thank you, brother, for being here. Stephanie Dean, her and Jay are having Taco Tuesday out on Cocoa Beach, baby. No, it ain't January 20th yet. Dorothy Tyndall is with us. Colleen Collins, Renee Aries, the remixtress is with us. Debbie Marie. Let me move that up a little bit. There we go. Dolores Grant, Sherry P, Virginia Woody, Elia Esparza out in California. Tammy Ames. Tammy Ames is with us. I spent part of my weekend with Tammy. As a matter of fact, specifically, I spent Sunday with Tammy Ames having a conversation. Yeah, that's what we were having, a conversation. Anyway, Big Johnson is in the room. Karen Van Wyk. Robert Bork broke the tractor, buddy. Ain't a tractor can't be fixed, brother. Brian Champagne, Derek Shepard, Miss Linda is with us. That flower girl is with us. Judy, and A. Daniels. Yes, you made it, buddy. You were on time and early. You got to hear the whole song. Monica Burns is with us. Michael Leach, Chuckster 255, our own Bernadette Pre, and oh, I lost my line of sight. Oh, Lord. Brian Champagne, I seen him in here. Cassie Hicks. Sharon Osborne is with us. Jane Hanson, thank you for being here. Linda Collins, thank you. Anyway, it is Tuesday indeed. We are still in that happy mode. I am, although, as you see earlier, if you'd seen my video, I had not acted a lot happy. I am confident beyond belief that Joe Biden is president-elect of this country, and no matter how much that orange screaming turd cries and whines, that's the way it's going to end up, baby. There ain't going to be no reversal of this. He didn't win. He's a petulant little child who is throwing a temper tantrum and is not going to accept the result because he didn't win. It seems to be a common thread with this guy. He said it before the election. If he doesn't win, it's rigged. Well, you didn't win, and it's not rigged. Quite a few. What are we, up to 7 million or 5 million or 7? I don't know. Okay, I've lost my mind. More votes. And by a wider margin than Trump won in 2016. Give me a freaking break, you little whiny little bitch. It's just pitiful that he is going to force our country to go through this shit. But what's even more sad is the Republican Party that is allowing it to go on because they are scared. They're chicken shits. They are not afraid of Donnie so much. They're afraid of what Donnie will do. If these Republicans don't kiss his ass, who continue to praise him and to encourage him, if they don't continue to do that, they're afraid he's going to turn vengeance on them and try to go against them in Georgia. Maybe not support the candidates down there. Maybe even go against them or something, or do some other drastic harm to the Republican Party, as though he hadn't done enough already. There's nothing left of it but a bunch of sniveling snots over there, too scared of a belligerent old man who owes money to everybody in the freaking world. I just read a story where all his golf clubs are underwater. Are you shitting me? He owes money to everybody. He's a con man, and without other people, it's like a Ponzi scheme. Just keep paying him in. That's how come he wants to battle this. Hey, let's donate to his legal defense fund so he can help pay off his campaign debt. It is a sad situation the man puts us in, but we expected nothing less. We've talked about it for months about, oh, he's not going to leave. No, he's going to leave kicking and screaming. When he is finally forced, if we don't have any help from the Attorney General, are you shitting me? Jesus, we got a lot to talk about tonight. You throw in William Barr, you throw in Mike Pompeo, you throw in these guys, Mnuchin. Are they going to try to attempt a coup? Yes, they are. And it's going to be up to our justice system, our legal system, to withstand this brutal assault, this rape that they're attempting to do on our democracy. And I'm beside myself. Let's catch up real quick. Let's take care of Mitch Goldstein first, because he's a nice guy. And he donated $2 to Super Chat and said, Trump is the biggest loser in history. I agree with you, brother. I agree with you tremendously. I had a great talk with Mitch on the phone the other day. Anyway, and then Tammy Ames, and I knew this was coming, donated $2 just so she could say, wait for it, 8-0. How about them Steelers? Yes, we played an amazing game on Sunday, the Cowboys against the Steelers in our house, in the Cowboys' house. It was an amazing game. It's the first game I sat down from beginning to end this whole season and got to enjoy. And the whole time, Tammy Ames and I were texting back and forth together on the phone. Indeed, the game went down to the final seconds. She had sent me a pair of socks because she said they're going to beat the socks office. But they didn't. It came down to one pass in the final few seconds, and that pass in the end zone was blocked by the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they went on to win the game. So go Steelers. I'm just, well, I ain't tickled to death, but I am proud, and I had such a relaxing time with Tammy, and thank you for that, darling. I really appreciated it. And before we scoot along, Dolores Grant just donated $5 through Super Chat. Dolores, thank you very much, darling. Now, before we bring everybody in the room, I'm going to go through my mail real quick because we got mail and I don't want to get far behind. First thing is off, I got a card from Paulette Hallbeck from Plano, Illinois, who has been with the family forever. And it says, you never know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice you have. And always know just how much you're being thought about. Loving stuff, Paulette. Paulette, loving stuff back to you, baby. Thank you. No, we don't know. We don't know how strong we're going to have to be until we're tested. And we were tested, baby. And we were strong, and we prevailed, baby. And I'm proud of that. Next up, I'm going to save that for last. Next up, because I want to from Robert Herron in Bend, Oregon. I was talking to him on the phone the other day. And, man, you talk about a guy. I hope we're going to get him into the room one day because he has got just an amazing story, an amazing life that he has lived. He is the son of a former congressman. He is a lot of things. A great conversationalist. But more than that, he is a glass blower. And I want you to know it's going to be hard for you to see because I'm already wearing mine. And I will take a photograph of it. Let me that off for just a second. There it is under my neck, and I don't know, can you see it?
Yeah, you can see it.
I'm going to try to hold it real close because that is made by Robert Herron And if you gaze into that, it looks like the stars of heaven in there in a blue glass, and it's deep. The sparkle is deep. This is another piece that he made. Let me get this up here. Let me get it.
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Have I got it?
Yeah, you got it.
That it just this doesn't do it justice in the sun. What you see?
Oh
there
yeah,
in
these
the
things
setting,
glisten in the sun. So hardcore.
They look like the galaxy, like you're staring into space, with the Milky Way just so full of stars. This is handmade. This and well, here, let me give you the whole view of that necklace because it's already done with some turquoise. So there's that whole necklace right there, and that's Mama's. And he also sent an outstanding. That's a glass beads in their hand blown bracelet, and that is just wicked as hell.
Yeah, and I'll pass it over really quick just to show the one I'm wearing. And man, your work absolutely fantastic.
Oh man,
just saying.
Travis got his on too.
Yeah, I got mine on. I think I got it. Do I
Yeah.
got it?
Oh yeah. When you that is out in the sun, those speckles you see in there are individual. They're like stars. They're just like you're staring into a heaven. And Robert,
Absolutely cool stuff.
outstanding, brother. Those are really cool, and your talent really shows in there. And I hope we get to see you on the show here sometime. We're trying to get him hooked up on Discord. I know he's got the Discord, and I told him how to get here. Anyway, I got one more. Whew! I got one more, and this is from Herron Trombley, in upstate New York. She sent a beautiful card, and let's see if you can see it with the bears on there. This is a what do they call it? It's a balsam fir hot pad. So when Marsha makes her tea, she puts the pot on there to steep for a while, and you can smell the aroma of the forest. It comes through there. And she included a beautiful card. Looks like it's from upstate New York. The photograph on it is really beautiful. But I wanted to point out this last part of what she wrote. She wrote this on her way on her way to work. She wrote it after she got to work. And we hadn't known yet. We didn't know yet. No announcement made yet. But she wrote a bunch mushy shit. Thank you very much, darling. I love you too. She said, no matter the outcome, we have to be committed to the fight for justice, truth for all, and a more humane society. If we don't take care of each other and the fruits of our labor are insufficient for survival, what is the point of society? Capitalism and industrialization have brought us to the brink. I am in this fight to the end with you. Everything depends on us. I can't say it better than that. Everything depends on us. We have the presidency. No doubt, we have the presidency. We have an opportunity to take Georgia, 2 Senate seats, and take the Senate. So this fight ain't over with, baby. We still have a ways to go. Okay, let's get everybody in the room. Or you want to do the...
No, let's bring everybody in the room first, and then we'll, once everybody gets introduced and we talk for a minute, we'll continue with the Super Chats.
Bernadette, how you doing, darling?
I'm doing good, John. How are you?
I am doing fine, baby.
I'm still happy.
I am happy as shit. As a matter of fact, I'm cranked up for the next fight. Let's go. You know, we beat your ass first time. You want to recount this shit? We'll beat your ass again, and then we're going to go down to Georgia. The devil went down to Georgia. Looking for some
I was just going to mention.
Yeah.
Let's get behind those 2 gentlemen down there. And
what we have to do.
You know, get them in those Senate seats.
Yes. John Ossoff and Reverend Warnoff, both running down there in a runoff with Perdue and Lafler. Ain't that her name? Yeah. And
yes.
Yeah, Kelly. Who have both shown themselves to be thieves in the market and trading around when they found out about the COVID. We need to concentrate our efforts down there, and we can do this.
We got lots of work to do, family.
Lots of work
this ain't over with yet.
Nope. And
This
with
ain't over with yet.
baby. No, not for a long shot. Blue Dot Hank, buddy,
Hello.
how are you doing, brother? Hey, I seen the fleet turn around right there at the last minute. Man,
Yeah.
you guys were right here
but
to save the day, brother.
We are prepared still to invade.
You're standing by to stand by.
So the 20th of January, we will invade in full force.
There you go, brother. We appreciate it tremendously. Y'all, you're
There's
standing
one
by
thing-
us this whole time.
Hey,
There's one
John, can I
thing
say
very
something
important.
to Hank?
Yeah.
Hank, this Bernadette.
Hey,
Stand
Bernie.
by and stand down.
Yeah. Very well put. Very well put.
We are
Stand back and
standing by.
stand
Now, just one message for everybody: if you can, arrest Mike Pompeo for treason
I'm
now.
telling you, that is a representative of the U.S. government. He is the
I've seen
Secretary
this
of
bastard
State.
today.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen
He
what he
crossed the
did
line, and
today.
so is Barr.
It's
They're
treason.
both
Yes.
crossing that line. To appease a madman? Are you serious? This
Yeah, and
is
they're also
serious.
trying to. Well, of course, you've got this Barr character who forces people to do judicial hearings. Well,
Right.
one of the judiciary members has resigned already. Pentagon people are resigning.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's a takeover. It's a
it-
hostile takeover,
it
and
is.
you need to act now.
Yeah, that's what we plan on doing. Well, Bub, we're glad you're here. Let's welcome David. David, are you in the room, brother?
I'm in the
right.
room.
All right. How's everything up in Northern California, brother?
We got him on the ropes.
Yep, don't we?
Now we got to work the body for
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah. Let's slap the shit out of them a few times just for fun, though. We'll work the body
Got 'em
over, but reach up
staggered.
there and smack them every once in a while because they need it. So
And Hank, I got a list.
you got
Potatoes on the list. Bars on the list. There's a list.
There's a list.
They will all go on the list.
That's right. Presidential Crimes Commission.
Yeah. Can we say that?
PCC.
That sounds like that has a nice ring to it. Let's make that happen, because that's what's going on. That's what he's trying to do. Mitch, how about it? Are you in there with us, Mitch and Julie?
I am here. I'm here with my lovely wife, Julie.
Hi,
Hey,
Julie.
Julie.
Hello, John.
My only wife,
Your only wife? Oh, buddy.
as far as I recall.
Yeah, I think
Waking
she's
up next
humming
to the
over
same
you,
person
saying she
very
better be the only one. Oh Lord, yeah, we're only allowed one here, Mitch, at a time, brother. You know,
Well, I
so
met her
I
late
am
in the
sure
game.
that you made the right pick, though.
I'm
There's-
sure he did too.
I am
So
absolutely.
Trump is firing everybody and putting
Everybody.
loyalists.
Whoever gets in his way gets steamroller, baby. He's not playing games no more. He wants loyalists in there. That's what he wants.
He won't change anything.
Won't change it.
You know, I don't know where we're headed down this path. We know we have the votes. We know there's no widespread forgery or fraud or anything like that. No fake votes. No nothing like that. If there was, we would have been hearing all over about. What do they got? A Post-it note or something? That's what they got.
Well, here's the thing. It's actually the Congress that oversees the election, specifically the House of Representatives. They're also responsible if there were no candidate that received 270 electoral votes, or if there were a tie, then Congress would have to intercede and either have another runoff election or break the tie. But none of these congressmen who just got elected, none of these guys are going to do anything.
No.
Because if the quote unquote election is fraudulent, that means their election, the same election that the congressmen and the senators got elected, is also fraudulent. I don't hear Mitch McConnell or Lindsey Graham talking about no fraudulent election. So this ain't going fucking nowhere.
It is. It is.
And
you're
honestly,
right.
the only way Trump could do it is if he pulls the trigger and he actually calls on the United States military to take over the White House. I mean, I suppose it's possible. My guess is they will tell him to go fuck himself.
Yeah, that might be why he did fire Mark Esper, because he wants somebody in that position to turn the military loose. But guess what? I don't give a fuck who he puts in that fucking position. It ain't happening.
It ain't happening.
It ain't
until
happening.
A general says,
I don't care
until
who
a
you put you
general
up there.
says it's going to happen, it ain't going to happen.
Yeah. We're not going to cross that line. I don't care what. Well, Mitch, Julie, I'm glad y'all are both here. Velda Lee, how you doing, Mama?
I'm doing just fine.
Good. Are we?
I was talking to Travis yesterday.
Yeah.
Secret Service said if he was still in the White House on the 21st, they'd drag him out any which way they could, walking, talking, dragging, kicking,
Doesn't matter.
screaming.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
If he wants to carry it to that point, still trying to put up a fight, then yeah. And they won't wait till the 21st. Are you shitting me? If he refuses to leave on the 20th when Joe Biden is sworn into office,
right.
At that moment, he is the president. Donnie can't say shit. He can turn to the Secret Service and say, remove that man, and that's what they'll do. Because Joe Biden will be the president.
And as far as the military is concerned, as far as I'm hearing, is, snowball's chance in hell that he's going to get him in there to protect his ass.
Yeah. No, it ain't happening. Donnie's just going to do his screaming bit. What bothers me is to what extent he's willing to go when they start talking about holding rallies. Now, you think about that. If he goes out and starts holding, what is he going to be talking about other than trying to incite his minions?
A riot.
There you go. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
They're going to try it.
Before we get to the discussion and we get too backed up here, I want to thank Gary Spring, who donated $1 beaver buck, sent down a beaver buck all the way from Canada. Gary, we appreciate that tremendously. And Catman56, my friend Keith, donated $2 up in Minneapolis. And this is Buck Trump. Oh, yeah. We're not done with that yet. Oh, Lord. Here we go. And Tammy Ames. I knew this was coming. I knew it was coming. I had it ready. Tammy Ames donated $2 to Super Chat and said, they earned a spin of the towel. Indeed, they did, Tammy. And there it is, baby. That is an original. Let me get it right now. Terrible towel, and the Pittsburgh Steelers did indeed win, and it was a fair deal. It was a great. I kept my socks on, but that terrible towel, baby, is right there. They deserve all the credit until next year, and then we're gonna play this little game again. Came close. It was close. Anyway, Ben Stroud donated $10 to Super Chat and said, Super Bowl 55, Chiefs versus Seahawks. Chiefs will win an AFC Championship game in Pittsburgh. Chiefs versus Steelers. Chiefs win by 7. Fuck Trump. Oh Lord, we're getting.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Gonna kick their ass.
Oh Lord, it's going to be a hell of a game. Everybody's got their favorite team. Everybody's team is going to the Super Bowl until you meet the team that knocks you. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. Catman Keith came back and shit.
You all right?
Yeah. Catman 56 donated $2 and said Viking win indeed. A lot of ball game watchers this weekend. Indeed, Vikings win. And Diana Mallory donated $5 to Super Chat and said the win is great, but not seeing fuck Trump's face in days is great too. The party on the Parkway really hurt his ego. Wah. Exactly. Diana Mallory, bequeather of the gong and secret squirrels. And
hey, can we clear something up, John?
What's that, Ben? What's that, Mitch? I know Slap.
This whole thing about certification versus the electoral college electing, acting as electors.
Right.
Every state has a different day of certification.
Right.
The date for Pennsylvania is, I believe, the 21st. Most states are 2 weeks after Election Day. Some states are at the weekend after Thanksgiving, whenever that falls out. Some states are December 1st. I believe California is December 11th. So all of the states are certified before the Electoral College, quote unquote, convenes, at which point in time they are directed to vote as their state's direct them.
Right.
Now, I keep seeing a lot of misinformation, even on this channel in comments, about certification. Certification does not happen all at once. It happens state by state. Each state constitution. Right. The power of electing the president is completely vested in the state.
Exactly.
And the state gets to determine when the votes are certified. I believe, I think, is it the, did I say the 13th? No.
Question. Has it ever happened? Has it ever happened
that the electoral college votes?
That is correct.
Has it ever happened that electoral college members vote not what the state wants?
No, never happened.
It was attempted once, and it was overcome. That
and the Supreme Court just ruled against that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's actually written into the Constitution that electors must vote as their states direct.
There you go.
Okay.
So we can't have any rogue electors. Bill Jones, I see you snuck in the room here, brother.
How you doing, John?
I am doing well, and yourself?
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, I am in a good mood. I'm a little bit concerned about Donnie trying to take down the house and putting in his cronies, but I ain't worried about it because we have protection. So
yes.
And for those of you who are worried about Mr. Esper being fired, I think that was a mistake because. Anyway, long story short, General Milley and the Joint Chiefs of Staff have our back, my friends.
I'm telling you.
Yep.
I don't care who he puts in as acting Secretary of Defense. That order will not carry any weight. That kind of order.
He's just trying to show his ass and be a smarty ass.
That's what it is. A petulant child.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
John, can I say something? Because I've received phone calls from people in the family and had conversations, and first of all, y'all enjoyed the moment, okay? Enjoy this moment. It's not going to last forever.
No.
We have a lot of work to do, but more importantly, I want our family to relax about this and let the process work.
Yeah.
We have a process and a system in place. It is not going to fail us. It is going to work. It is going to work. Yes. And Donnie, the dick trader, he's going to do what he said he's going to do. He's going to act a complete ass. This is nothing new. We've been watching it for the last 4 years. Relax and let the process work.
He's trying to scare us.
To our family.
Yeah.
Relax. Yeah, but he's been doing that, and if you can, get the fuck off of Facebook. There's a lot of garbage out there.
No shit.
Stop reading that shit.
Well,
stop letting it into your brain because that's what's worrying the fuck out of you.
The reason I brought up
Trey Counter had good news today. I mean, a lot of these racists and Nazis and bastards, they're all leaving Facebook. They're all going to Parler. So, we got rid of them.
Okay, but I want our family to relax because we have to let the process work. That's why it's there, and it's working just the way it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
The reason I brought up the Joint Chiefs is because a lot of people don't realize how the system works. The Secretary of Defense is in charge of it, but he has to answer to the Joint Chiefs of Staff, which is, General Milley, the Commandant of the Marine Corps, the Admiral of the Navy, and 2 weeks ago,
there's a chain of command.
Yep, exactly. And a lot of our people aren't aware of the chain of command like you and I are, John, because they never served. But
you have to obey every lawful
when they
order.
have our backs.
Every lawful
he had
order.
He had a press conference and said there's going to be a lot of stuff going on, but just remember that me and my staff and my gang, we're Americans and we're going to do what's right.
There you go.
He
baby.
just laid it out there and said, "Yeah, buddy." So there's professionals there. That was the point. Yeah. I am a little concerned that Donnie's going to do something stupid, but like Bernadette said, we've known that all along. He's a stupid ass. He's gonna show his shit.
Yeah, yeah. He's gonna pull shit out of his ass and sling it at at all of us. So the ride ain't over. The shit show's not over. It's not gonna be over until January.
Let it make an ass of himself.
There's a comment in YouTube right now. Michael Leach. He says Trump can fire General Milley. Trump can fire anybody he wants.
Anybody.
That's not going to stop the system from working.
Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. If that starts happening, I guess Trump will be down on the lower echelons firing privates and buck privates and seamen and stuff. You're fired too. Order. And, there's nobody gonna take an illegal order from a maniac president who's a lame duck going out the door to try to to get our military involved in internal affairs. That's why we have police departments, we have sheriff's departments, we have the National Guard if called out by a governor. That's what Donnie's hoping for. That's what he's got dreamed up in his freaking head. We need to deny him that. And I believe that as time goes on, given what I think he even implied that, or that's what the story said, he implied that he'll give it another week before he decides. Are you shitting me? Like, it's up to him. It ain't up to him. This is over with. Until when the states certify, and there is no reason to believe right now that they will not do that. Every state attorney general that I have seen has said that they have had a proper count and they see no fraud and no irregularities. And what do we got? We got a buffoon over there trying to rile up the cage. That's all.
Right.
The Republican senators down in Georgia are trying to call for the resignation of the Republican Secretary of State. They're all following Donnie and his useless code of ethics that's not going to work for him, nor is it going to work for them. How
much of your honor are you willing to flush down the toilet?
Republican Party, but he bought them. They belong to him now. That is Trump's.
Yes.
Fuck Trump's party.
Yep.
Okay. Wait.
Yes.
Wait, did I say fuck Trump?
I think you said fuck Trump right here on this show. Boy, howdy shit.
I didn't say it right though. Fuck Trump. Okay.
Hey, you want to see me mess with Tammy Ames?
Yeah.
Hey, there's a Steelers football player somewhere in this picture. It's like the game Where's Waldo? You find it. Because that little Steelers player is somewhere on this set and it's visible. So I just letting Tammy Ames. Right. And now Tammy Ames is going to spend the rest of the show searching this camera trying to figure out where that Steelers player is.
That's mean.
Well, I'm proud of it. She just.
By the way, a quick shout out to all the Marines out there. Happy birthday, Marine!
Absolutely, hoorah! Keith is one of them. I know we have several jarheads in our family.
And happy Veterans Day to all veterans tomorrow. God bless you all.
Outstanding, brother.
Another shout out to everybody who is celebrating Armistice Day, because that's already going on here. I mean,
that's right.
We're 1 hour and 15 minutes into Armistice Day in Europe. Yeah, in mainland Europe.
Outstanding.
And by the way, in case you veterans and Gold Star families don't know, there has been recently, I posted it into the main discussion earlier today, you now get free access to all national parks. So take advantage of that.
I highly recommend that.
Yes. Or you're a Gold Star family, you now have the right to go and visit our national parks, the very parks that you fought for and risked your life for.
You can take your veterans card right up there.
And if you want to take me, I'm willing to go. I got
There you go, baby. I'm telling you. I've seen a lot of them, not all of them.
Are you a squaddy, Bernadette? Are you a squaddy?
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Let me catch up
all
here.
The time. I live.
I got to be careful with this football stuff here. Ben Stroud donated $5 to Super Chat and said, "All right, now it's disputable down here. I don't know about all this." Colin Coward on Fox Sports has gotten every Super Bowl prediction correct since Patriots Eagles Super Bowl when Eagles beat the Patriots. Fuck Trump. Okay, it's like a little throwdown there to Tammy there.
I don't
let's
want
see if
to shit on your I don't want to shit on your take a dump on your lovely Veterans Day stuff and all, but come on, do you really think that these national parks were protected by soldiers that were fighting in Afghanistan or Iraq?
No.
I mean,
They're there.
sorry.
They're
Well,
there
I
to
think
honor
so.
our yeah. That has nothing to do with Veterans Day. No, just our national
Okay.
parks. Yeah. Oh no. Well, they, in the grander sense of things, well, they did, because they're inside the United States and they did fight for this country. So in
That's
the
right.
grand scheme of things,
And we're still fighting.
Yeah,
we're still fighting to keep our parks because this freaking
Yes.
idiot wants to destroy everything through mining.
put a
and
drilling
all
rig
the
right
rest of
over there.
that
We don't
bullshit.
mind. Make a
Yeah,
little
I
money.
agree with that.
Yeah, we're
He
fighting
already
every day.
defunded the shit out of them.
And there's a
Right.
forest up in Alaska
I
that is
think he
under.
wanted to abolish the National Park
Yes.
Service, didn't he?
Yes,
It is-
Yes, anything he could get rid of
Crazy
that the
guy.
liberals liked, that was on his hit, and he's not done. He's still got 60 some odd days, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe,
It is
maybe
a,
Donnie should be reminded that it was a Republican president that started the national parks.
Mhm.
That's true. Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt.
That's
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
He
That's
started this park system.
Well,
So.
I think Biden has a list
is
of
a-
everything that Trump is doing
yeah.
that he has to repair.
Yeah.
And it's all added to the list.
Yeah. You were going to say,
Okay, y'all
Voda?
let Velda in.
It's a temperate rainforest, and it's one of the very few of its
Yes.
that's left.
Up in Alaska?
Mm.
Indeed.
Yeah, and it is also the streams that are growing up in through there are pristine streams for salmon spawning.
Yes. It's called the Tongass
Yeah.
National Forest.
In
and
Trump
he's trying to
translation, it
destroy
means
through
who gives a
logging
fuck?
and mining.
They
Yeah.
don't. If
I mean,
there's
he
a
wants
dollar
to sell
be
all
made,
of our
yes.
national resources like that.
Yeah. I was so pissed off when the northern Grand Canyon Escaditas, the staircase.
Escaditas.
Yeah. The other side, if you go to the Grand Canyon, most people go to the south rim. The north rim is what you're looking at. That area over there, if they had their way, there's going to be all sorts of mining and drilling rigs over on that scene, so you can see it over there. It's really real pretty. Don't worry about it. They would destroy every inch of this if they think they can squeeze a dime out of it. They'll do whatever they have to. That's what he's done. That's the damage that Trump has done that we have not seen the full impact of, is what he did in the EPA. Because they did away with regulations that stopped companies from doing bad things. And as soon as that legislation was signed, they started doing bad things. And the result of those bad things won't be known for quite a while. It's going to damage us just like it did a long, long time ago when they didn't give a shit then. Now they really don't give a shit. So what do you expect? But Karen Van Wyck, did I say Wyck?
Yep.
I said Wyck. I haven't done that in so long. Karen Van Wyck donated $3 and said Pumpkin Tits needs to suck it up and accept that he is a loser. Fuck Trump and Biden is my president. I like that.
What a
I like
good
that.
name.
Pumpkin Tits.
That's a-
That is perfect.
That's a good
Karen
name.
Van Wyck. I am
Thank
so
you.
sorry, darling. I haven't done that in so long.
Pumpkin tits.
John,
That's
Yes.
good.
Tammy Ames wants to know,
Yeah.
is he over your shoulder above the Razorback?
No. Keep looking.
Okay, Tammy, there you go.
There's
That's
the,
not him. Keep
that's
looking.
not him. No.
So,
That's not
John,
him. That's
John, would you
RBG
like
up
to,
there in the box,
would
though.
you like to? Would you like to learn how to pronounce Karen van Wyck's name correctly
How?
in Dutch? Karen van Wyck. Van Wyck.
Van
Oh, white.
Wyck.
Van
Wyck.
Wyck. Yeah.
Yeah, don't get me
Karen
screwed up.
van
Don't
Wyck.
get me screwed up. I gotta give a hint to Tammy Ames. The little guy is somewhere in this area. Just
That's a fucked up hint.
hey, it's right in this general
everywhere
area
in
right here.
Uh-huh.
It's just right here. As a matter of fact, I dare say it's right in front of him. I intentionally put it right in front of him because you never look right where it should be. Oh, you don't know where it is either,
No,
do you?
I don't.
That's right. You don't. So you can't be giving no
And
hints.
I'm not gonna get distracted and go looking for it when I got all this stuff going on. So I'm not falling for your
What?
game.
What? No squirrel? I found the squirrel.
Did you find a squirrel?
I did find the squirrel.
Yeah, where'd he go?
I'm looking at him right now, as a matter of fact.
I don't know what the hell y'all are talking
Anyway.
about. No.
Travis, I have a small question for you.
What?
What's up? Yeah, me and
What's
Tyler
up?
had an hour-long conversation about how the fuck did anybody learn anything from that? You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Star Wars has languages. I get it, but
Yeah,
I don't understand.
it was hilarious.
Yes, it was. Watch Mandalorian if y'all haven't already. It's a good show. You don't have to be a Star Wars fan to absolutely enjoy it. Just saying. All
Yeah,
right, that's enough
you'll
of that.
love Easter this year.
Hey, what did they make that cute little baby do?
Yeah,
well,
well,
I mean,
well,
nice eggs,
saw that.
enjoying some eggs. Come on,
She was so cute.
naughty kid.
I was so frustrated with that, and Dad wouldn't know what I'm talking about. So
Nah,
I'm not gonna
Dad.
I'm not gonna take up too much time. But I was so disappointed. I'm just
I
like, dude, how many times do you have to be told don't eat that? Like,
The last scene was, I mean, that last.
Here's the reason why you were so frustrated with it, Travis. I'm gonna tell you the reason
because
why.
it's a child.
It's because you don't have any kids. You have
For a
to tell
reason.
kids not to do something
Yeah.
over and over
Yeah.
and over again.
You think you're
Yes.
gonna tell them once? No.
No.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
Well, see,
The
there's
minute
there's
you
a
turn your back.
difference. There's a difference between like, hey, don't climb up on that chair. You're gonna hurt yourself. To
Look,
you're gonna wipe out an
Crap.
entire species if you keep
Crap.
doing that.
Travis,
Yes, ma'am.
I had a bag of Halloween candy. I told Dominic, don't go in there. Every
Don't
time
go
I
in there.
turned my back, that boy was in there candy.
Well, of course. It's the challenge now.
There will always be more candy, though. There won't be no more of those cute little frog things. I'm just saying.
He
He's
didn't
going,
care
he's
nothing
going
about no
dark
frogs.
side. Come on,
They were eggs. That was good.
baby
They
shit.
was like candy. It was adorable. I loved every minute of it. I was like, "You give me some
Don't
more."
get me wrong. My love for Baby Yoda will go on forever, but
I actually shouted at the
He's a
TV. No,
baby.
no, don't.
but I gotta say the lizard mama was pretty cute too. I want that species to
Yeah.
live on. So come on, Yoda, save a few, okay? All right, back to a Blue Dot in Texas show. We don't want
Didn't
this
you-
to
Yeah,
be.
sorry.
We don't
I
want this
got
to be
one
on
thing,
this shit.
What,
I
Bella?
just want to change up just a little bit.
What?
I posted and I was searching for it yesterday. I think it wasn't it Bernadette about Deborah Gerlach?
Deborah Gerlach. Did you?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, it was yesterday.
on the post is an address.
Yes.
I was trying to find it and I couldn't find it. She would like to have lots and lots of cards to fill up her room
Yeah.
with.
Yeah. Hold on, baby, because I mailed out my 5 today. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I wrote about her today, and I hope she's listening. Deborah Gerlach, and I'll say it right now. There's a lot of people in this family that Deborah Gerlach reached out and touched,
Yes.
and not only that, but she was the first one to like travel. She traveled down here all the way from Delaware, somewhere in Delaware. She traveled all the way down here in her van to visit me. She traveled up to see Randy Kervin. She went over to see Leo Sahaki and Andy Paguda. She made the rounds to meet each one of us, and each one of us is blessed for meeting her. She had surgery
Yes.
on her throat and stuff, and we have not been able to hear her voice since. The love that she spread Go ahead.
I have a Deborah story.
Go ahead.
Deborah was one person in this family who encouraged me to do my salves. In fact, she came out of her pocket to help me do my salves. And here's the thing, John, that started way back at the beginning of this year, and then COVID hit, and everybody knows what happened in that.
Right.
And I've been trying to get the business back up and running. I have done so much in creating a space where I can go into production and stay in production, okay?
I'm telling
And
you.
one of the things I did was I put some shelves up on a wall, and then I started emptying boxes of things that I've been collecting, so they'll be right there up on the shelf, okay?
Right.
One of the boxes was one that Deborah had sent me way back when. It was a box of the tins that I
Right.
put the salves in. There was an envelope. She sent me 2 boxes. and there was an envelope in the second box which I had not opened yet, and it had pictures of her little dogs,
Oh,
Angel and Cinnamon,
Angel and
and
Cinnamon.
of the beach off the coast where she
That I had the
lives,
pleasure of meeting.
and just some wonderful pictures. And those pictures had been sitting in that box until I opened it yesterday.
Wow.
And when I
Wow.
saw
Present.
Belda's letter and I saw Deborah's pictures, I almost bursted out
Yeah.
into tears.
You know, I wrote
I couldn't
sometimes,
help myself.
I feel like my life is so fast, it's way ahead of me, and I spend the rest of my life trying to catch up to it and find out what the hell I'm doing. I am behind on so much. Deborah Gerlach, the first time that she sent us assistance was out of blue, and I can't thank her enough for what
Take
they
a breath.
did. Yeah, what she impacted more than once in this family, several times, stepped up in a large way, and helped this family in a time when we were up against the wall and didn't know what the hell we was going to do. Deborah stepped up, and there have been people that have stepped up in this family several times, but on that scale, it's hard to beat. And
Well, I hope she heals. I hope she heals fast.
I hope
she gets well soon.
There is. I was hesitant. I don't know about calling out her address. You know, that's her address.
I said, let's get permission from Deborah to post her address on Discord, and if people want to get in touch with her.
Oh,
they
I'm
can go
sure
over
in
there and get
Discord
that.
within the group here, she wouldn't mind us posting her address in here. At all.
Yep.
And we need to flood her.
And by the
walls.
way, I have another guest from Tammy Ames.
Oh, no.
She wants to know,
Uh-huh.
is it on the mic stand?
Well, let's catch up here before I answer that question. Tammy Ames, indeed. I don't want her going overboard here. Tammy Ames donated $2 through Super Chat. Said over your shoulder, just like me, above the Razorback. No, she already gave that one away, but she's right, over my shoulder, just like me. I love it. And Diana Mallory, bequeather of the Gong and Secret Squirrels, donated $5 and says, does that orange stain, if I could wash it off, I volunteered to park my foot in his arse, kicking him out of our house. I want to see it, baby. I don't care which way it comes. I want to see it happen. Removed any
Take a number.
Yeah, there's a whole list of shit that we want to see.
Is there
Thank
some
you,
special
Diana.
present in his ass too?
Everything up his ass is nasty. It's disgusting. It
Yeah.
smells. It's just
but
everything. It's
nothing in
ruining this
silver
country.
foil in his ass.
Hell,
Yep.
they're
Nothing in silver
lighting
foil.
candles for aromatherapy in the White House
Yeah,
because he's
yeah.
just disgusting.
It's bad. Yes.
Fumigate the White House.
John, speaking of this family stepping up, can I mention and bring up Dominique right now?
Yes,
please.
please do. Please do. What about Dominic?
I believe
Dominic, go ahead.
passing it on to Bernadette. Bernadette is a better spokesperson for this.
No, please, go ahead.
No, actually, you know the details better than I do. I don't know where to go for if you set up a GoFundMe.
Well, what is it that you speak
You know
of?
what? Okay, you guys. Let me explain to you what's happening and what happened. I have created the GoFundMe page, okay? It's almost ready to publish. I almost had it published yesterday, and then our wonderful electrical company, PG&E, did I say them out loud? Shut our lights
PG&E?
down for 12 hours yesterday
Of course they did.
without notice. And so it didn't get done today because we're back in school today, but I hope by this evening it will at least be posted. And I'm gonna make a video and post it up there of Dominic explaining himself and in his own words. what he was supposed to do.
Perfect.
And so we're gonna get that out there. Hopefully it'll be up and running by tonight. And I'm gonna let John know, and then everybody
Yes.
else will be able to get to that. And I say thank you from the bottom of my heart for even allowing us to do this.
Oh, thank you, Bernadette.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a family, and just like when Deborah Gerlach reached out and helped you, we can reach out and help Dominique. That is what we always need to keep doing in this family. Every dime that y'all donate here, we so appreciate it. It does indeed pay our bills. Without them, we would not. I'd have to be out at Walmart greeting you, saying, "How you doing? Are you shitting me?"
So yeah, I will put it out there. We need to raise about $2,500 for this trip, guys. So I'm gonna put that out there. It'll all be explained on the GoFundMe page, and you're about to get that access to that.
And we have time to do it too. This is not like we have to raise it by tomorrow. We have time to do this, so let's do
Roughly how much time do we have?
He goes next August.
Okay.
So we do have time to raise it. Of course, there's the initial down payments that need to be made and things like that. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that, just to get the ball rolling, and then we'll be fundraising.
Yeah. This is a perfect opportunity to impact a young life, and just get him in that right direction that will take him to no telling what. You get into the right groove, and you can take your life in a whole direction that is just amazing. So we can help impact that. I'm looking forward to it. So get that done, and then we'll post it up so everybody knows where to go.
Yep.
Outstanding.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I got to back up over here because Monica Burns. Just where'd she go? Oh, there it is. Oh no, that's not the one. Where I'm looking for a number, 130,000. Monica, I can't find it. Monica, a little while ago said the Washington Post is reporting
it's about the dude who claimed voter fraud, then retracted, and it turns out he was paid $130,000.
By who?
By $130,000 by the GOP.
Oh my dear, by the GOP to proclaim that he had participated in voter fraud? That there was voter fraud going on, and then he retracted it? And the Washington Post. Now, we're not talking about, the National Enquirer or some bullshit. This is the Washington Post reporting this. So yes, what did I do? Everything's going shitty over here. Did I do something? Crap, I don't want to touch it. The story continues, baby. Yeah, there's, I do believe if there's any fraud going on, it's on the Republican side.
It's always been on the Republican side. It always has
been.
I do have to do a shout out for all the young people who have been calling this voter fraud line and doing their own TikTok versions and stuff. It's hilarious.
Oh,
thousands of young people are calling to report voter fraud, and then they start babbling complete nonsense on these voicemails. It's hilarious. Look it up.
I'll have to check that out, Travis. I'm surprised I doesn't already know about it. I don't know where he went, but he'll be right back. Lord have mercy. Yeah, it's not going to stop. These are the crimes that we're seeing now. Just think of the crimes we're going to find out after his ass is gone. When we have an honest attorney general in our house, things are going to change. Things are going to get serious for the Trump administration. I'm not talking about just Donnie. I'm talking about the whole smacking lot of them.
What is the chance that all these people who are harassing others now, like Trump and his family and the GOP, are actually litigated after the election and tried for crimes?
Well, that's going to be the call by the next administration, and we're going to see what's going to happen. I'm of the train of thought, if we have any laws in this country, we need to enforce them because they do on us.
Amen.
What should they pick for attorney general? That's going to be the key.
Yeah.
There are certain attorney general candidates out there that vigorously want to pursue justice. There are others that are more towards, mediation and forgiveness. Right. So watch who he taps for AG. That's what I'm waiting for. I hope they don't go the route of pardon and forgive.
No.
Not for this crap.
No. Here's the problem. I don't know. I'm at this point right now. I don't want to work across the aisle. Screw you people. Every time we reach out, y'all pull a knife on us, man. You try to stab us. You're being weenies right now. I don't want to congratulate nobody yet. It ain't over with. Kiss my ass. You disgusting turds.
The crap Kasich was shoveling to John, or what's his name? Kasich from
Ohio. Yeah, he's the former governor of Ohio.
Why are we taking advice? Why is the Democratic Party taking advice from a conservative Republican?
Well, John Kasich, to give him the only due, he's about the only sane Republican I've seen on that side. I don't even throw Mitt Romney in there because Mitt Romney is a whole lot like Mike Pence. You can tell he spent all his life posing in the front of the mirror. It's just bullshit.
Well,
he's got an image to portray, but he doesn't want to get his hands dirty. Huh?
Can you please send Stephen Miller to the ICC in The Hague for crimes against humanity?
There should be crimes against, yeah, I'm willing to toss them all over to the Hague.
But he should be dragged down Black Lives Matter Plaza.
Yeah, right down the middle of it. It is
accountability.
If you say, listen to them hateful Democrats over there, are you shitting me? We have put up with y'all's miserable asses for like 5 years, being hateful, denigrating. That man in our house has not said a kind word, tried to reach across the aisle to heal this nation. Not once. Kiss my ass. You're a bunch of traitors and sellouts to a con man, a liar. You were suckers, every freaking one of you, except those who bailed out and voted for Biden, who came around to their senses. And more of them are now, because now they have the freedom to I don't, as soon as Donnie's out of the picture here, I'll go back to being a proud Republican. Kiss my ass. You lost your chance. You ain't going to be a proud Republican no more because you don't stand up for nothing. You're willing to let a lunatic stomp all over your ass. Are you shitting me?
They stand for something, John.
What do they stand for,
Bernie?
Bernie?
The rights to have corporate tax.
Oh. Big money, baby. That's
Corporate
what they've done.
The rest of us pay for it.
They come in every time they're in office. They rape and plunder this nation. They steal money out of the coffers any which way they can, and then walk out the door trying to
put us in a fucking recession.
Yes.
Every
Yes.
time.
In 2 words.
In the middle of a
Merrick
pandemic
Garland.
right now. Merrick Garland, exactly.
Oh, talking about Merrick Garland.
Yes.
Did anybody watch California versus Texas today?
No, I did not.
In the
Sorry.
It was about our age.
Oh, yes, the Supreme Court. Yes, the ACA.
On our health care.
Yes, I thought you were talking about a football game for a second there. Yes, yes, because have no doubt it is my state that is trying to kill the ACA. Texas.
Well, I listened to that shit almost all day long.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. The justices aren't happy with Texas.
It's a bad case, to be honest.
It starts out that way. So
And
I
even
saw.
the
I
gal
heard part
that-
of it. Go ahead.
Even the gal that was just put up on the bench, she's in that, and she's got questions, and she's going, huh? It's just like, oh God, what'd she say?
Because like
She's
every
just-
other case, Zelda, Trump he brings a weak case and he has no evidence. They have no evidence.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. I wish I could remember what she said because it was good. But anyways, none of the judges up there are having any part of it.
Not that I heard. The few parts that I heard were all questioning the state coming in.
Welcome in, buddy.
They don't think they've been injured. The states haven't been injured by the AOC.
Yeah.
I'm not AOC, but Affordable Care Act.
The ACA.
Yeah.
Yeah. AOC
They
is
can't
thinking
prove
about
harm.
something, right?
They can't prove harm because they removed the mandate, which was the only part that they proclaimed was illegal. And I still don't understand that shit.
Anyways, the government's always removing mandates and taxes.
They don't strike down the whole law. They refine the law. They refine it.
Right.
And that's
exactly.
If the court, I'm telling you, the court right now, although it's a 6-3 majority, and they, by all rights, can do any damn thing they want to do. The court has to take a broader look at the long-range viability of the court. If the court comes up and makes drastic changes on very weak evidence, it's going to signal to more than half of this country that we have a corrupt court, and the damage done for that long term This is nothing compared to what could happen if that.
One of the judges today said, "You're trying to get rid of this in a major health problem we're having now in a pandemic." He said that.
Yeah.
Not.
If you want to prove harm, there's your harm. If you deny health care to people in the middle of a pandemic, there's harm. There you go. We are concerned about this, but after hearing the court, what little I did hear today, I was encouraged from what I heard. But do I trust them? Not yet, baby. Let's see the decision. But the fact is, we won't know until January. These were
January 21st.
Yeah. So the day after the inauguration is when we're going to find out if indeed. So we can just wait now and see what the court does. The arguments have been made, but I from what I heard today, I was encouraged. But I've been encouraged before and then slapped down. So hold on to your britches, baby.
What gives me encouragement on this is every time Trump has gone to his courts that he has stacked, they have slapped him down, just like the slapping law we needed.
Well, there you go. Again, I'm turning to, they know he's a lame duck. They know everybody in the Republicans. This is what puzzles us all. Everybody, including the Republicans themselves, know that he is the worst thing that ever happened to this country. He's a disgusting piece of shit. They can't wait to get rid of him. So what the hell? They're worried about the damage he can do between now and the time he leaves in Georgia. That's where our focus needs to be right now. So much we need to focus. Everything that we did for the election.
Focus on the Senate.
Yes.
Because if we get Mitch McConnell out of his little powerful chair, we have the possibilities of actually doing
major things, getting things done.
And Biden needs
that will help your family.
Years of his administration in order to get things accomplished.
Yes. So right now,
everybody,
John Ossoff and Reverend Warland, and Reverend Warnoff, down in Georgia, check out their websites. We're going to get their stuff. We'll put them up on the next show so we can start pushing the donations to those two candidates. I understand Andrew Yang is moving to Georgia. Yes, moving to Georgia.
Yes,
he is moving his family down to Georgia to assist in this. And I'll tell you what, while we're on it, the Democrats have a lot of thank yous to send out to Stacey Abrams for doing such a fantastic job in Georgia. It's just in the continuing work that she is doing. You're going to see that lady somewhere real high one day, baby.
Hey, how about this one, John? The Democratic National Committee. She needs to be head of the DNC.
She could be a chair of the DNC. Yes, she's getting things done.
Yeah.
She is smart enough to be the chair.
She gave us Georgia.
Fair enough.
She has a PAC set up through Act Blue on the internet. Act Blue is a Democratic fundraiser.
Right.
And Stacey Abrams, she has a PAC set up for the Democratic runoff. So
we need to.
Good place to go if you want to donate $5. It's a good place to go to. ActBlue.com.
ActBlue.com. Go there, donate $5.
Yep.
This race is still not over. Hey, no shit.
We need at least one of those seats. I'd like both of them, but we need one.
We need both of them. We want both of them. We take both of them. That's what we got to do.
Yeah.
If we took Georgia for the presidency, we take Georgia for the Senate, baby. The votes are there. Yes. All we have to do is get them.
Yeah.
And let's put Mitch McConnell back on his knees.
There you go. Travis just flashed the mouse around there, so I could pay attention in the room. Robert Herron, how you doing, Robert?
Yo ho!
How you doing? This is
good. I finally got here. Crazy.
I'm glad you did, brother. This is the gentleman I was telling you about who made the glass. You are a glass blower. You're more than that,
yes,
brother.
Sir.
You're more than that.
Well, thank you.
I'm just amazed. Marshall wants to know how you got that in there. I'm supposed to call you on the phone. You can explain all that later if you want, but I'm going to call you because Mom wants to know how you did that.
That's okay. That's all dichroic. That's a dichroic glass.
Yeah, you're speaking of my credit, man.
It was created by NASA Right? They use
That's
it on
what-
the wings of deep space satellites for their solar arrays.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
So
what you
it
was
made
telling
its
me.
way from NASA into glass blowing, and ironically enough, that's called a galaxy pennant.
A galaxy. That's what it looks like, because when you get it, especially just like you said in the sun, man, you look at that and it just looks like you're staring into deep space, because the sparkles in there are so distinct. It really does. It looks like you're looking out into a galaxy somewhere, brother. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Oh, my pleasure.
You can't see mine.
Yeah, no.
You can't see it, but I'm wearing it right now. It's just under the beard.
Well, I
It's-
kind of caught the beginning of your show, and then I tried to like get on this site and figure it all out. This is the first time I've navigated this thing.
Well, I appreciate you
Yeah.
coming in. You and I talked on the phone. Welcome to the family in the room here for everybody.
Thank you, sir.
We're glad to have you. Have you
Welcome.
been over to the Blue Room, by the way?
I'm not really. I think I have.
If you got in there, there's a bunch of people in there.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. There's a
I
whole
did. I
thing
got in there,
outstanding.
and it just kind of was crazy. But go on, John.
Well, I was mentioning I was going to mention part of your story. One involves the Grateful Dead, and another involves a congressman. That
Right.
is an amazing story. I don't want.
Thank you.
You want to tell it or?
Well, it's, because this healthcare thing is coming up.
Right.
I kind of want to talk about, what happened with me and the fact, my stepdad was a congressman. He was a Republican. I broke my back kind of 1990, and kind of because of that, I kind of ended up on the road with the Grateful Dead. That's a whole big story
That
there.
is it's a great story too.
But mostly, with this healthcare thing coming up and Biden, we really need to hold him to his word. We're going to have to get in there and make sure that they do what they said they're going to do. And I have faith.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have faith he's going to do it. I mean, I really have a lot of faith in him. He seems very genuine. But I had hepatitis C. I told you this.
Right.
And the price tag, for the cure was $180,000.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And I went through treatment twice. The first treatment was 80 grand. I'm sorry, let me back up. So the first time was 80 grand, second time was 80 grand. So the total price tag was $160,000.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it's extortion. That's what it's just basically extortion.
Yeah. You want to live? Pay the bill.
Right, exactly. Do you want to live? If you do, you got to pay us this much money or else.
And that
now
go ahead.
Without the Affordable Health Care Act, I would have never been able to pay that.
Yeah.
There's no way I could have paid that. I paid $80,000 in child support on a $13 an hour job. That took me 20 years of them taking half my income to do that. So
that's unsustainable.
So when I thought about that, that took me 20 years to pay 80 grand at half my income. How long would it take me to pay 160,000?
Oh, Jesus.
Until you're
dead. At this point in my life.
Until they get every dime out of you.
Right. I'm 60 years old. I'm like, I would have to rob a bank. I would have to walk in there and literally rob a bank. Say, give me your money.
Hey, Republicans
because I'm
do it all the
dying.
time. Yeah.
And, I thought about that. And when I thought about that, I thought about this Biden thing, those guys trying to run Biden off the road. And I'm like, that's like walking in a bank with a gun and a Trump flag saying, give me your money because I'm a Trumpster.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. I can do it because, hey, I support Trump. So anything I do is okay.
Right.
Getting to the health care, especially during this pandemic, nothing has pointed more to the need for universal health care. We don't have health care in this country. What we have is profit care. Somebody's got to make money on everything that happens, from your aspirin to your blood pressure check. I don't give a shit what it is. There's a charge for it, and it's ridiculous because profit comes first. And if they're not making a profit, they close down, baby. It ain't except for Doctors Without Borders or something like that, you'd have nothing.
That's quite interesting because
most of the world already has it.
Now on the Obamacare,
in the
I didn't have to pay one dime.
Commercials for medication and doctors and therapies are forbidden in the Netherlands. But if I watch American television, I am stooped by all these medication commercials.
Oh Lord!
Doctor commercials, therapy commercials. You can
Oh
buy
Lord!
this, you can buy
Half
that.
the commercials on
Ridiculous.
TV, brother, are about some drug that will help you. You know, like they say, from the height of your erection to the depths of your depression, baby. There's a pill for you. I don't care if you can't get it
And
up
that's
or if you're
forbidden
just,
in Europe,
yes.
guys. It is forbidden in Europe. You cannot
And
do
they
it.
missed.
Baby, there's
And
money
they-
to be made in that stuff, and that's what they recognize in this country. Hell yes, they'll sell you a pill that's going to do. And if that pill screws you up, wait a minute, we got another pill that'll help you with the side effects of that pill. And if that gives you trouble, we'll get. You know, the one thing that always kills me about them, and I see them all the time. They'll be talking about some drug and going through the possible side effects. And when they get to including possible death, wait, back up the bus. You know, wait, possible death. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
You know, oh, well, you won't suffer from that disease anymore. Yeah, you're right. You'll be dead. You know,
It's like in the Old West, those guys with the tonics.
Snake oil salesman. You like to think that we have a trust in our FDA that approves medicines, but there are a lot of, again, borderline regulations as to, well, what can you say and what you can't say.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
What do you use snake oil for? Is that like for snakes that get rusty?
Yeah. If you don't keep them oiled up, buddy, they just can't move anymore. You know, so that's a whole thing down here. We have to go out with little oil cans.
WD-40 for rattlesnakes?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you got to keep them really going, because if not, you won't know them. You got to keep that rattle oiled up there, because that's what warns you. It's hard too, chasing little boogers down. I'm telling you.
That's funny. I never thought about that, but that's a pretty good one.
Well, you know, sometimes with the commercials we see nowadays, you have to wonder. You know, I'm not a big fan of medicine. I'm really not. I try to take as few as I have to. I have to take my blood pressure medicine because I can actually see the difference when I take that and when I don't. So I don't know if I still needed the pill, or I'm just so hooked on the pill that without it, I'm dead. So either way, they got me. You know, it's I don't know. I can just see it on my TV all the time. Like I said, no matter what else there's a pill.
Hey, John,
for that. Huh?
I looked up the origin of snake oil salesman.
The oranges?
Yep, the snake oilsman.
Oh,
salesman.
Yeah? What it say?
Snake oil. Snake oil has been a long shorthand for a flim flam, and snake oil salesman has been nicknamed for someone who is a trader in lies, false cures. The origin term dates back to California gold rush. Among medical traditions, they bought as snake oil made from mildly venomous Chinese water snake.
There you go. There you go.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
It'll heal whatever ails you, baby.
Hey, Dad, you got some.
Let me
catch up. I got some catching up to do. Randy Curran, Rant and Randy, y'all check him out on Facebook and YouTube. Rant and Randy's rant. He does a rant every day. Bless his heart. We owe him so much. Him and so many others. He said $5 and said, we must take back the Senate. Georgia is the path. And exactly, that is the focus that we have to keep going. Ben Stroud donated $5 through Super Chat and said, psychics say Trump is going to be impeached again in December. A whistleblower is coming this month, and Trump, Lady G, and Moscow Mitch cheating. Fuck Trump. From your mouth to God's ear, Ben. Maybe I want your psychic to be right, brother. And Diana Mallory, bequeather of the Gong and Secret Squirrels, donated $5 and said, "What happened? What happened to your blue beard?" Well, I'm glad you asked, because by the time we was coming in here, I didn't even realize I had not done it. I just, again, I'm running always to catch up with my life. It's somewhere right ahead of me. I'm bound to get that sicker someday and find out what the hell I'm doing. No, I guess I forgot tonight. I just totally forgot. Where you going? Huh? Oh, he's probably going to go get it right now. Like, he's probably going to go.
You cheated and got the shit that washes out. That's what you did.
That shit's not easy to get out. Let me tell you. You go in there and you think, oh, well, just a little water, throw a little water. No, that ain't. You can stand out in the rain. That shit's staying in your beard. You have to get some serious soap and water going.
Don't worry.
I know it. I know it.
Don't worry.
One.
We got plenty more to go.
We got 2 cans now. So, yes, we got plenty more to go. I guess we'll make sure I get that done before I come back on the air. But thank you for asking. And yes, we have plenty of backup. Jason Milton donated $5 through Super Chat and said, Trump whining and Mitch is so afraid of mean tweets from Trump that could affect the Georgia runoff. This is sad. John was a Reagan, Nixon like this back then. This was Reagan, Nixon like back then. Yes. You know, it's crooks. It's crooks. It's thieves. I swear, the Republican Party for me, I don't know what to say. All through my life, I've not found a Republican president yet that stood up and did the right thing. It's a constant con game.
The difference is Reagan was fucking senile by the time he got out of office, but his boys went to jail. And Nixon knew he was a fucking crick, and his boys went to jail.
Yep.
Now, Trump's boys went to jail. He's just fucking stupid and can't realize that he's a loser.
I'm telling you, the pardon
The last
palooza.
decent one, Eisenhower was the last best one.
Yeah.
Fuck Trump. Okay?
Fuck Trump.
Fuck
Pardon
Trump.
Palooza
His
will
ass is
start,
out of there come
right before the
January
end.
20th.
Maybe
He's
for
an
Christmas.
international-
He'll be handing out pardons to everybody who had anything to do with this
including
scumbag.
himself.
Yes, it's going to be tested. That is going to be tested. Can a
Yeah.
president pardon himself?
You cannot give up.
We're
You
going to
can't
find
give
out.
out.
You know?
You cannot give out pardons to
all the
anybody
things
that has
he
not
said
been
he
charged.
can't
Or
do, he tries to do them anyway. For all the things that we said he can't do, he tries to do them anyway.
And the rest
So
of my
he's gonna
statement
try.
is that he does that, they will all be overturned because they've never been charged and convicted. And that's the only way it works.
Oh, he's obstruction of justice all the way.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
We got 10
I mean,
counts of
come on, it's
obstruction
easy-
of justice in that book right over there called the Mueller Report.
It's easy to do it when you're the president. I mean, you're the president and you're calling the shots. You can obstruct every law underneath you.
Because
Period.
you're the president. And that's Bill
These
Barr's
people
argument,
break
by
the
the
law.
way. That is Bill Barr's argument, that the presidential power is ultimate, that he cannot break a law because he is the top law enforcement officer in the land. And that's why that's why he said that was
He
because
fires-
Barr told him.
He fires everybody that investigates him. He just throws them under the bus. Mitch McConnell, all these people, they're a disgrace like I've never seen.
This is
in my
just
lifetime.
unprecedented in the history, in modern history, of a party being so derelict, downright just disgraceful with their duties as.
Would it be possible?
Elaine Chao.
Would it be possible for the Republicans that have turned away from the Republican Party and voted for Biden to start a new Republican Party?
It's it's possible they could do that. Anybody can start a political party. I think it would be difficult only in the fact that we have 2 major political parties in this country that are pretty solid, and it would take a major shift to change that. I think the only possibility that the Republicans have, and they've had opportunity given to them time and time again to prove that they are a party of honor, but they continue to disappoint us. They continue to turn the back on the most dishonest, most disgusting president this country has ever seen, and that's how he'll be looked at in history.
Absolutely.
That's what he's going to be called, and they're tied to it. And I don't understand why, because that's their only option, is to take their party back from Trumpism. And it's either that or just go off the deep end and get the brown shirts and hand them out to your fucking minions. You know what? That's the choice you're looking at here.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Republican Party. They have no honor left, no integrity, no morals. Are you shitting me?
They have no platform.
They got
There's no
nothing.
platform.
There's no platform.
They got
There's no
no
plan
plan.
for anything. It's just, hey, we're in charge. Well, what are you going to do? We don't know. We'll figure it out tomorrow. That's what they do
You
every
just
damn
make
day.
shit up in his
It
head.
depends on how the boss feels tomorrow, what our country is going to do. You know, I'm sick of that. I'm sick of
Me
living
too.
a life in Twitterland. Everything Twitter. Tell me
Good
he's
Lord.
a courageous
It's
man.
so
Are you
dangerous.
shitting
Yeah.
me? He has
It's so
never
dangerous to
fired
have a
anybody
president-
face to face. On
It's
the
so dangerous to have a
Apprentice, are
president.
you shitting me? It's all in
It's
the
so dangerous to have a
script.
president that just makes up stuff in his head and just throws it out
Yes, yes. And I've
there.
heard
That's
so
just the
many
most dangerous
comments
thing I've ever seen.
that every time
He just
Biden
makes it up.
speaks, or Obama, or anybody else, they
It's
can
all
speak.
bullshit.
They can articulate a whole conversation about one subject and have it meaningful with facts and information. And you get Trump out there, and it's a constant stream of, look how great I am. I'm the greatest thing there ever was. I'm the greatest thing since Lincoln. Yeah, Lincoln ain't even gonna. That's a constant stream of just utter bullshit. And they suck it up. These people that still cling to him, they suck that up like it's something to be proud of. And it's not. It's disgustingly indecent. He is just
No,
a
it's
whiny
dangerous.
little bitch who's had a silver spoon stuck up his ass from the time he was born. He's lived his life on other people's money, and he's got nothing.
And misery.
And in other people's misery. And everything
it's a
he owns
dereliction
is
of duty.
underwater. He owes money. He owes $421 million to somebody in a foreign land.
Deutsche Bank.
Yeah, Deutsche Bank is he's bought and paid for. He's a Russian whore. It's what it was when he first came in. Nothing has changed since the time we first discovered this man. He is a Russian whore who works for Putin,
Yeah.
who has never said an ill word. And Lindsey Graham, I guess, now is working for the Kremlin too. I swear, you look at the damn history of Lindsey Graham, everything changed when he went to Moscow over there and came back. He changed,
Okay,
came back a changed
I have
man.
a question that I want to throw out to the group.
Yeah.
This conversation is going on YouTube right now, and I'm part of it. And there seems to be a consensus that Biden is going to pardon Trump.
Not going to happen.
I don't think so.
Not going to happen.
Would anybody who has a lot more experience than I care to explain why that's not going to happen?
Because
Because
Biden is an
York
honorable
wants him.
man.
Haha.
You know,
Yeah.
you know
There's
that
a
I can
certain-
see how that discussion could go on because it would save the country from a long nightmare. But I don't know.
He's not going to have the protection of the presidency anymore. He's not going to be
number
the sitting
one.
president.
Number one, it isn't up to Biden. It will be up to the new attorney general whether to file paperwork or not.
Yes.
And also, many of the charges they'll be coming after Trump, and a lot of his cronies will be state charges.
State charges.
Yep.
Which the federal government will have no involvement.
And I don't think the state of New York is going to give up that bite on his ass.
No, I don't
Well,
think
everybody's focusing on New York, but don't forget that Washington D.C. District Court has suits against him. Also, the state of Virginia, the state of Pennsylvania, New York, and New Jersey. That's five right off the top of my head.
FBI racketeering.
And Ireland. And Ireland.
Yeah, throw in
Scotland.
Ireland.
And I
Where
think
is-
Scotland.
Yeah.
Oh, where his golf course?
yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
We can watch his wife divorce him and foreclosures happen right
Hey,
in line.
hey.
and every state that every convention he's held hasn't paid their bills for, those are coming.
Well, he has a $90,000 bill due to Phoenix, Arizona, too.
He owes
Well,
500 something to El Paso.
Deutsche Bank let a European newspaper in Germany know that they were planning to seize all his assets in Europe if he doesn't pay back.
Amen.
Here's one
God, I
reason
hope so.
why I say Biden is not going to pardon Trump.
No.
And it has everything to do with what Trump said. Trump said he wasn't going to the inauguration. Biden's like, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. You dick.
He doesn't
Yeah.
need him at his
No.
inauguration or anywhere else, and he ain't gonna give him a pardon. Biden was elected by the people, and he knows the people can't
Would be
stand
outraged
that asshole.
The the only way that Trump will get a pardon is if he resigns and Pence takes over. That's the only way he'll get a pardon.
That's the best way that he could go out.
We will go after Pence.
Because then he could resign, go get on his airplane, and fly off to Mar-a-Lago. That's it. He's done. He's done. I resign. Mike Pence, pardon me. I'm off to Mar-a-Lago. See y'all later. I don't have to go to your inauguration.
And it will not heal the country.
No,
like,
I'm not.
They tried. When Ford pardoned Nixon, it will not heal this country.
No, it not.
For Biden to pardon Trump.
Because he's not the only criminal. It's the Republican Party. Go ahead,
if
Bill.
that happens, he won't be going to Mar-a-Lago either. He'll be going to a country with no extradition.
Yeah, that's
done.
I'm telling you, his best shot right now is just to plan a state visit over to Moscow, and when him and his whole family are there, just say,
Moscow don't want him.
Yeah.
He needs to go visit Uncle
Saudi
Vlad.
Arabia, and then make a mistake, and then some people with hacksaws and stuff like that.
Oh Lord!
God, if he owes the IRS $100 million, can you imagine the interest on $100 million every day?
Yeah.
I think I'd be more worried about the interest of that $421 million.
Big Johnson in the chat just made a very good point.
What?
That Trump will have to admit guilt for
that
a pardon.
is what a pardon is.
Yeah.
Pardon is for a crime, so that would be admitting guilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's we need to start a GoFundMe page for Donnie's one-way ticket to Moscow.
Yeah.
Well, I'll donate $20.
I'll donate.
If it were, I'd donate to that shit. Just get out of our
There's
country.
one good thing. There's one good thing about Trump. Now, there's one good thing about Trump leaving America to a nation without extradition, because that means that SEAL Team 6 can be deployed.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey.
I don't know what his plans are, but he gave the hint in his little speech up there.
Yeah.
If he loses, you'll never see me again. That's Donnie. He will hide somewhere for a long time, and maybe put out his tweets and shit. But you're not gonna. Well, unless he takes the word.
He won't hide. That's not in his makeup.
Unless he takes the path of jumping out with his own TV station or some bullshit like that, which would just show you who he is.
John,
I think he's going to be so tied up with legal issues, though. He's going to be screaming all the time he's being persecuted or whatever the freak he wants to say.
Mary, his niece, Dr. Trump, said it in her book best. She said he's never had to accept responsibility in his life. So if shit starts happening, he's gone, man. He ain't going to stick around.
It's not his fault.
No, she's awesome. I love her. She's great.
And Teresa Diggle just donated $2. Teresa is the one that painted our Resolute Wave over here. And she sums it up. The useful idiot is no longer useful. Exactly. I think Putin has no more use for him.
All of his funding is dried up, too.
Huh?
All of his big money funding is dried up.
Oh, yeah. He's losing donors. Right now, they're trying to push the defense fund. Donate to Donnie's Legal Defense Fund so we can fight for this election. And it's so like, let's build the wall. Donate the money to build. It's the same thing.
Yeah, he's got to repay all that money to that cocksucker Sheldon Adelson.
Yeah.
Who claimed to give him a gift, but it wasn't a gift. It was a loan,
baby, and he's got to pay it back. So and in the language of that donation where you go to drop off for his defense fund, they can use that money for his campaign debt. So you're just like every other time in Donnie's life. The suckers that donate to it are paying his bills for him. That is what Donnie has done all his life.
His last con out the door.
Well, he's already formed a PAC to run for 2024, which is kind of an admission that he lost this election. Okay.
Yeah, but the problem is that when he's in jail, he can't run anymore.
And
actually,
all
according
those
to law,
emails that he's sending out for his legal defense fund, he also gets to pay off his current debts with that money.
Bernadette, darling.
If the brainwash
he'll be a convicted felon by then.
Send money to this idiot, they're going to do it anyway because they're fucking stupid.
The reason that they have a new PAC is because PACs expire at the end of the election. So on election day, the PAC disappears. So they in order for them to have another PAC to have their dark money games, They have to create another PAC. So why not Trump 2024?
Yep.
They can collect money right up to the time where he don't run.
And fuck Trump Jr. and his
Oh, well, that's what I was saying.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
COVID Kimberly,
Yeah.
want to be in charge of the RNC. So let's put
let's see
Stacey Abrams
if
up
the
there and let's see
Republican
what happens.
if the Republican Party accepts
you know
Don
what would be
Jr.
funny?
as heir apparent to the Republican.
You know what would be funny if all these people
I
who
don't think
donated
so.
for Trump's campaign would ask a refund now he's lost. That would make him poor.
Yeah.
If everybody who donated to the campaign
want their money back.
now asks a refund.
Yeah. I don't think I got my money's worth. You suck. Give me
Good
my
luck
money
with
back. Yeah.
The
sad thing is
the Lincoln Project has a different idea than Donnie does. They want their party back.
That's what I meant. They have a choice here.
Yeah.
They're too late.
Yep.
They could have saved their party during the impeachment. There's so many times that party could have stood up to this idiot, but they failed to. I don't know how many more last chances they get to reclaim
They didn't
any
speak
decency.
out when they could.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, the Senate let them down, man.
Yeah, every time.
Oh, they're on the take. Come on, guys. They're on the take.
That's true, baby. It's the Republican Party.
Come
Lie,
on.
cheat, steal. It doesn't matter. Get the money and run. That's the
They're
Republican
taking
Party.
money from him, and that's the reason they protect him.
John, they're helping business. If it wasn't for kiss my ass, hey, I'm tired of this. They're not. It's not trickle down. They're pissing on you. That's what the trickle down is. They're pissing on you.
There's 24 of them up for re-election.
Yeah. There is.
They act like macho. They act like macho men and steal them blind.
Oh, they have the whole line. That's what I mean when I tell everybody it's a bumper sticker. It's not. They're not patriots. They're not godly or anything. It's all a bumper sticker to half of them.
They all play a good long game.
Yes, bullshit.
A con game.
Yes, that's about it. Well, I seen the names going by there, so I guess that's my signal from my son to let me know that the evening is coming to a close. So
we're getting ready for dinner, so I'm going to jump in and say good night to you guys.
One last thing, Chow is on the way out.
Hey, Travis, that looks good on you, man.
Yeah. And make sure you mash that like button, please. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, please.
Thank you, Mitch. I appreciate it indeed.
Fair enough.
All right.
Good seeing you, man. Take care, everybody.
Mitch. Bye, Julie.
Take care, bud. Have a good one, buddy.
Okay, darling. We'll see y'all later. Bye, Mitch. Thank you very much.
I want to personally say thank you to everybody who donated via Super Chat tonight.
Indeed.
I know that John is never going to ask for it, but you know what? We need to keep him on the air. We need to keep the Blue Dot family going on, and that's the only way to do it is to give through Super Chat. So thank you to everybody who supports this show.
Thank you, Bernadette. I appreciate that. Indeed.
You're welcome.
The donations is now just keeping us going. We thank you very much for that. If it wasn't for that, then I'd be out greeting you at Walmart, like I said. Anyway, Bernadette, thank you for that, and thank you for being here, darling. Again, your voice is so powerful here, and we have much to be proud of in this family, and we're going to get Dominic's thing going there pretty quick. I kept my mouth don't.
It's also very loud.
Yeah. And Bill Jones, brother. I'm sorry we didn't take North Carolina. I know you poured your heart into that.
Oh man, we gave it a shot, man. There's a lot of stuff going on and lawsuits and things. We'll see how it pans out, but it wasn't for lack of effort, my friend.
No. It rose up all across this country. The sad thing.
Well, we did turn 7 regional seats in the state house and senate, so that's going to help. We got rid of the supermajority of Repubs, so that's a good thing.
That'll come in handy in a pinch.
I just want to remind people that this is a hard time, and don't give it up, man. Our work starts on January 21st, guys. We got to fix all this shit.
Right. Well, wait. We still got work to do. Georgia.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
Keep Georgia in your mind. We have got to work. We've got to make that happen. We have to put all our energy down there, so the fight still. We got victory in our hand, baby, but the fight continues, and this is important. It's so important. So stay tuned. We're going to be putting up some links up there to help donate to both John Ossoff and Reverend Warnoff down there. Because we need that. We want to rub it in their face.
The Reverend's a good man, man. He is a good dude.
Let's just put it like, I want to rub it in their face. I don't want a little bit. And,
Amen, John. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Bill. And Blue Dot Hank.
John, we have one last super chat come in.
Oh,
I'm one out.
I'm going to save that to the end. I see it there. I'm going to save that one until right when we walk out the door here because it's appropriate. Right. Hank, all the way from the Netherlands. Again, brother, thank you. Again, we appreciate your fleet standing back and standing by. So,
yeah, we have to keep an eye on our former colony in New York.
There you go. There you go. I know you're right off the coast, just waiting. So we appreciate that and having your voice in this conversation all the time, Hank. We appreciate it over the time as you've been
happy
with us.
to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And David, up in North Carolina. Brother,
North California.
What did I say?
Carolina.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, he's got Carolina
David,
on the mind.
David, I'm sorry to tell you, brother, you have to move. You got to move, brother.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, you got to move out to Carolina.
Turn that state a little more blue. It's a thought. Thanks, John.
Thank you, brother, for being here. It's always a pleasure to have your voice in here. I'm sorry, brother. My mouth sometimes runs ahead of me.
No way. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, Robert Herron, thank you for coming in. Sure. Thank you for the gifts, brother. I'm really proud of that.
Yeah, your work is absolutely amazing,
just amazing,
man.
Brother.
Oh, thank you.
It's just
thank
really
you so
something. It's hard to appreciate that kind of work unless you actually see it. I'm going to take a picture of it and put it on my Facebook page. So I think
I'll break out our camera and get some really good photos.
Really good photographs to try to show the depth of that.
You know, I think you guys are stars, man. You stood up and you did, I think, what's right. And I think everybody in this country should have stood up and did what's right, which is kind of depressing to see how many people actually supported that clown.
Well, we're working on the rest of them idiots. Slowly, but it's a slow process.
Voting matters.
It does indeed. It does indeed. And it does have a power.
Yeah, it showed our democracy and our power stood up and said, look, we're not going to take this anymore and we're going to vote you out.
That's it. It's as simple as that. We're going to vote your ass out. So, Robert, don't let this be the last time you come by and visit, brother.
I won't. Now I got you. I can get myself back here.
Okay, now you're going to have to find your way back over to that blue room because, I'm going to be in there in just a few minutes after the show. Yeah, right. It's a thing. There's lots of things you're going to learn when you go in the blue room. Okay. Don't believe all of them. They talk.
You guys have a beautiful night. I love you, man.
I love you too, brother. Thank you for being here. And Velda Lee, our mother hen of the group, baby, thank you for being here. Always.
Always glad to be here.
How's Wayne doing, by the way?
He's snoozing.
Outstanding. Good man. Taking up my slack. I appreciate that. Tell him I appreciate that tremendously. And I want to thank everybody for being here.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, Velda. Go ahead.
I was just saying I fed him one of his favorite dinners, spaghetti, and he just went to sleep.
Is that right? Now, I had my choice between spaghetti tonight and a baked potato with, yesterday Marcia cooked some chicken. She had diced the chicken up and put it in some gravy. And I picked the potatoes with the chicken and the gravy tonight. I think
sounds good too.
Yeah, I'm hungry now.
Yeah, I know it. I'm going to, well, don't worry. I ain't done tonight. There's El Snacko. Got to have El Snacko. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for being here. And one last donation I want to get to from Miss Linda Henshaw Cram, a.k.a. Miss Linda, a.k.a. Anyway, you'll see. She just donated $5 to Super Chat and said, good night, John Boy. Fuck Trump. Good night, Mary Ellen. And I agree, baby. Fuck Trump. It's a thing. Thank you for being here. Y'all say goodnight. I want to thank everybody on YouTube and Facebook for coming by on Periscope. Everybody. And thank you for giving us the most precious thing, and that is the time that you come to spend over here. So we appreciate that tremendously. We will be back. Tomorrow's Hump Day. Me and Clyde will be here on Hump Day. We'll get over this hump, baby, and we'll slide into the weekend. Other than that, we'll be back here on our Thursday night family meeting, so please come by and join us and get in the conversation. We still have a job to do and it's called Georgia. So keep Georgia in your mind, baby. And again, keep your mask on, wash your hands, stay the hell away from nasty-ass people, and take care of yourselves. We are still climbing into bad areas in this pandemic. COVID is desperately bad here in Texas. We've gone, we're about to, or have hit 1 million cases here in the state.
Right.
And El Paso is just getting burned up. It is sad what this disease is doing, and it ain't over with yet. Okay, I got one more last chat that just flew in. It was Tammy Ames donating $2 and said, remember, this is cheaper than therapy. Where is that Pittsburgh Steelers? I'm not going to move him. So you can go in there and search it. I'd suggest you freeze it if you can on the computer and then maybe go around and enlarging it, because it is. It's front and center, baby. I just want you. The Pittsburgh Steelers are in the room, and I congratulate them on an outstanding victory over the Dallas Cowboys. If it had not been for them blocking that pass, yeah, it would have been different. But hey, next year, baby, we're going to do it again. Tammy, thank you so much for the conversation all during that game. It was very relaxing and much fun. Anyway, I love this family. Continue to get it to grow. It's all up to you. So thank you very much. Anyway, we'll see y'all later. Y'all say goodnight now, because I'm done running my mouth.
Good night, everyone.
There you go.
Good night.
Take care, buddy.
There you go.